Hey everyone, 24/7 here with the first review of the year. I was going to post this yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. But I filmed it. I know I filmed it. Then I couldn't find the file. And it was just gone. And I feel like I wasted my time. It was already 11:30 at night. And I was just like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to redo it when I feel like it. And that is that day. I'm still doing it during this week. I'm ready for Zach review starting this week. You know what's gonna suck though? I think I want to review Raw Netflix, but that's just me. Probably won't, but I will talk about it, definitely. Probably a wrestle ramble, because, yeah. But Happy New Year, everyone. I hope your New Year's is going well so far. Mine's going pretty alright. Yeah. But yeah, today we're doing something New Year's. New Year's Revolution 2007. This is okay. It wasn't great. I'd say there are like 3 matches to watch from this show. And really they're like beginning, middle, end. So let's get to it, shall we? This show took place on January 7th, 2007 in Kansas City, Missouri at the Kemper Memorial Arena with an attendance of 10,000 with a buy rate of 220,000. The tagline of "The Revolution Continues," and I've always loved this poster of Triple H and Shawn Michaels dressed up as founding fathers. Just funny. But yes, this show was the first pay-per-view of 2007. It's a pretty important show. So let's start with the opening contest. Jeff Hardy defends the Intercontinental Championship against Johnny Nitro. This is a really good steel cage match, because I should say this is a steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship. These guys have been feuding for the past couple months now. They had a tag team match with their respective partners at December to Dismember, and which we've already reviewed. I'm going to put a link to that either in the description or in the card right there. Magic, I know. But yeah, this is a really fun match. I really enjoyed this match. There was nice back and forth. These two always have really good chemistry. Jeff Hardy going for a twist of fate off kind of the top of the cage, but ain't shit. Nitro having Melina by his side definitely helped him. Melina was definitely a factor in this match. One of the things I distinctly remember seeing again, it was really cool, was her taking the belt she had and just whacking Jeff with it with his hands. He was like, fuck. But yeah, Nitro took advantage a bunch from Melina. And the ending specifically I remember a lot. So, one other spot before I get to that. Nitro is trying to climb out, but Jeff catches him and his leg, he's just dangling there from his legs. And I'm like, god damn, his legs must be fucking strong as shit. But yeah, Jeff Hardy's trying to get out for the door. Nitro's going over the top. His feet are on the top of the door. Like, he is almost to the ground. But Melina puts her body like this in front of the door so Hardy won't get out. And then the ref pulls her out of the way. Jeff basically does his cool kick, pushes the door open, and Nitro does so perfectly where he drops, right in the groin. Right in the door. And Jeff Hardy escapes and retains. I will give the match 3.5 stars. Yeah, this is a really fun steel cage match. It wasn't like the best steel cage match ever, but it was still really fun. Next, a tag team turmoil match to determine the number 1 contender of the World Tag Team titles. Featuring Jim Duggan and Super Crazy, the Highlanders, Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch, World's Greatest Tag Team, and Crime Time. So it started with the Highlanders and the World's Greatest Tag Team. They went for about 5 minutes. It was alright. Who remembers the Highlanders, by the way? The only reason I remember them is because one of them was fired for going to a TNA show. But yeah. World's Greatest Tag Team. I forgot they were a tag team in 2007, I'm not gonna lie. Because they were a tag team in like 2003, 2004. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, World's Greatest Tag Team eliminated them. And then Jim Duggan and Super Crazy came out, which is weird. They only wrestled for like 2.5 minutes, then was eliminated by World's Greatest Tag Team. Then, Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch came out, and then they wrestled for like about 4 or 5 minutes, and it was pretty decent, honestly. These are two really good, not really good, I should say, these are two pretty good teams, so that was awesome. Lance Kane and Trevor Murdoch eliminate the World's Greatest Tag Team, so they're out about 10 minutes. And then Crime Time comes out, and then they just have a really good 10-minute match. Like, literally the second half of this match is just Lance Kane and Trevor Murdoch and Crime Time. And it was really fun. Really good back and forth between these two teams. Eventually, Crime Time wins with, like, a Samoan drop with, like, a neck breaker mix. I thought it was really cool. Crime Time wins. I will give it 3 stars. And the only reason I give it 3 stars is because it's for the last 10 minutes. Those were really good. But yeah, I really liked it. Next. Kenny Dykstra takes on Ric Flair. So Ric Flair was beaten to a bloody pulp by Rated RKO, which leads to another match later. But Kenny Dykstra was just being a prick. I remember hearing that Spirit Squad was only made to push Kenny. That didn't work. God, he was tall, but just... I didn't care. Who cares about the Spirit Squad? Yeah, this... Ric Flair had not beaten Kenny. Like, twice. And this went 10 minutes. Kenny came out with the robe to mock Flair. It was whatever. I didn't really care about this match. Like, I didn't like Kenny and Flair. He can do a babyface swap, but I didn't buy it here. I feel like he gave way too much to Kenny. I don't know. Kenny eventually picked up the win. I don't know, man. Like, I can barely remember anything that happened on this match, and that's sad. Like, genuinely. Yeah. Kenny hit Flair with a small package to win. I'll give it 2 stars. It wasn't bad, I just didn't care. Afterwards, they're tending to John and Nitro on the back. Melina is gonna go get Joey because Nitro's just like, hey, go get Joey, we need help. We need to deal with the Hardys. And she runs into Victoria, who has a list of everyone who she basically attacked. Just trying to, like, get to the Women's Championship. There's a list, hold on. I gotta remember who was on that list. Maria, Candice, Michelle, and I think Mickie James. Yeah, Candice, Michelle, Maria, and Tori Wilson. Yeah, and then Victoria actually beat Mickie James in a non-title match a few weeks before this. But yeah, Victoria was basically told Melina, hey, if you help me win the title tonight, you'll be the first person to get a championship. So between you and Nitro, one of you will have championships. And I thought it was a pretty cool preview of what was to come. I'll tell you later. This was a pretty good match between Mickie and Victoria. They still had good chemistry together, but it was still sloppy. I'm not gonna lie about that. It was alright. Melina did end up trying to help Victoria win, but was beaten down by Candice and Maria. Mickie James hit a Mickey DDT to win. I don't like the name of that finisher. I don't love other people. I don't know. Like, DDT doesn't work as a finisher, except Jay, because yeah. Mickie wins. I'll give it 2 stars. My favorite part of the whole match was Victoria telling Lily Garcia for no reason to sit your ass down. And I thought that was really funny. I don't know why I thought it was so funny, but it was funny, you know? Like, it's just... yeah. Next, the World Tag Team Championship match. Rated RKO defends against DX. So these two teams have been beefing hard, and Rated RKO beat the shit out of not only Ric Flair, but DX as well. So DX did a DX thing, where they actually took things seriously for once. This is 2006 DX, they didn't take shit seriously at all. This is a crazy match. For how important this match is, it was a lot less physical than I thought it would be. But then I remembered why this match. I'm like, why do people like this match so much? And then not like this match so much, but why do people talk about this match all the time? And then I remembered Triple H tore his other quad. So back in 2001, Triple H tore his left quad during that awesome tag team match with like Stone Cold and Jericho and Benoit. But during this match, he hit a spine buster on Orton. He legit fucking tore his right quad. And that slowed the pace down a lot. Triple H was just slogging, and you see the ref go to the accident. I was like, oh, fuck, that's right. But yeah. The match ended when Triple H basically threw out Rated RKO. And then Shawn was outside. He came in the ring and then punched a referee for... And mind you, it wasn't a DQ, right? And then they just destroyed Rated RKO with a chair. Just beating the shit out of them. And they were just bloody. Orton was busted really bad. He was bleeding like a stuffed pig. And then Edge bled a little bit. Not crazy, but he was still bleeding, definitely. He gave pedigree to Edge on the... Triple H gave a pedigree to Edge on the table. And Michaels did a diving elbow from the ring to the Smash Announce table. And Triple H was walking like he was selling, you know? Not like he tore his fucking quad. Like, the fact that he was able to do, like, standing doing chair shots. Like, able to still walk with help, mind you, to the top and do all the posing and shit. And, like I said, pedigree through the fucking announce table with a torn quad. You gotta give respect to Triple H for that. I don't love this era of Triple H, but he is really good at, like, because he powered through this shit when he didn't have to. I'll give it... Oh yeah, I should give a star rating to the women's match too. I'll give it 2 stars. It was fine. No, I'll give 2.5. 2.5. This one I'll give 3 stars. This was really fun. If Triple H didn't get injured, I think it would have been a better match. But, you know, for Triple H, even though he got hurt, I still think they pulled out a really good match. Next, Carlito takes on Chris Masters. This was okay. The story was basically... It was weird. Chris Masters was the heel, and Carlito was the babyface, and that didn't work. I don't think Carlito was as good as the babyface. Like, he can do it, but not well. At this time, I should say. Judgment Day, he's funny as shit. Useless, but funny. Chris Masters, I think, was a good heel. I just think... I don't know. It was just weird. I don't know. Something felt off. And these guys wrestled for about 5 minutes. It wasn't crazy or anything. Chris Masters trying to go for the Master Lock on Carlito. Carlito rolled through, but Masters caught him and scored a pinfall by pulling the tights. It was a nice back and forth match. It wasn't crazy, but I think it was more a cool down match before the main event, which is really good. I'll give it 2 stars. No, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna change the... I'm gonna give the women's match 2.5 stars. I'm gonna give the tag team title match, I'm gonna give that 3.5 stars. I'm gonna give the same rating as the steel cage match, because, yeah. This is 2. It's not horrible, it's just... I don't know, it shouldn't have been on pay-per-view. Maybe second match on the card. I don't know. Next, your main event. John Cena defends the WWE Championship against Umaga. I love Umaga. I liked Umaga even when I was, like, younger, like 10 years ago. I thought he was really good. And Cena won, obviously, but I think Umaga should have won here, and he could have lost the title to Cena, like, at Royal Rumble or something. Because they had another match at Royal Rumble, and it was awesome. That would have been great for Cena to win there. But I think having... I don't know. I think Cena could have dropped the belt to Umaga, because I really wanted Umaga to be a world champion, because all he really did was win the Intercontinental Championship. And... I don't know, I just felt like Umaga deserved so much better. So much better. I know, microphone, I don't really care. But Cena was very much not on the offensive. This was very much Umaga's time to show, like, yeah, I'm a monster. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to beat the shit out of you and take your title. Because every time Cena tried getting a move in, Umaga just said, "No, fuck you," hit him harder. It was really cool. You know, it made Umaga look awesome. Cena got a 5-knuckle shuffle in. He got his, like, spinning, like, power, not, like, slam thing where he picks him up and just drops him. But I don't think he ever got a single FU in. Because he tried, multiple times, but he was so beaten up by Umaga that he couldn't do it. Yeah. Umaga had Cena in the corner. He was going to charge at Cena. Cena got his knees up and then hit a roll-up for the win. Cena never won with the AA or the STF. No, he had to use a roll-up to beat Umaga, and Umaga, like, kicked out immediately after. So I felt like Umaga lost nothing here. I think this was a really good match. And I don't want to say people, oh, John Cena, buried Umaga. No, Umaga never, he wasn't buried at all, I don't think. I think Cena looked like he barely won. Like, barely. He wasn't the underdog who overcame the odds. He survived. That was the thing. And it was a really good match. It really showed to got both guys' strengths, I think, at the time. And Cena played his role very well. I'll also give it 3.5 stars. Yeah, I'll give it 3.5 stars. Because I don't think there was really a 4-star match on this show. Like, it isn't a bad show. It's not great. You know? I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It wasn't, like, ungodly awful, right? Because there were good things on it. There were 3 good things on it. But none of them were, like, awesome great, you know? Very standard pay-per-view. And I get that the Rumble was coming up, and you were still figuring out the whole December to Dismember bullshit. So I kind of get it. But at the same time, I'm still allowed not to like this show. I don't know. It wasn't bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic and I'm tired. That could be it. That absolutely could be it. But it wasn't bad either. I still say go watch the Intercontinental title match, go watch the World Tag Team title match, and go watch the WWE title match. I think they're all good. But yeah, that's it for me. Next time, you know how I kept bringing up Royal Rumble 2007? Guess what Zach's reviewing next week? Royal Rumble 2007. You know exactly why he's going to review the show. He's going to... Basically, the only 2 things that matter on this show are the John Cena Umaga rematch, which is even better than this one, and the end of the 2007 Rumble. What do I mean by that? Well, I guess you're going to have to watch next week to figure it out, aren't you? I've been 24/7, and I will see you guys with more awesome wrestling content. See you guys.